out to the line right now. We're about ready to go. And away they go, and it looks like Minig's going to hold him into turn number 1. Polen pulling up alongside. Oh, I don't know who that was that took the lead, but Polen is ensconced in there in second spot. In third spot, that is Minig, off to a great start. They're going after $1,000. Around turn number 2 they go. 3 riders starting to split themselves away from the rest of the pack. We want the top 3 down here for the winner's circle. Real quick one, and then we'll go to the 250 GP class. And we'll have also a little winner circle for that as well, because we've got a $1,000 prize money person, at least for that one. Oh, look out, we're going to have a pass maybe. Not quite. That could be Polen there in second spot, trying to find a way around. Polen more or less taking it easy and finding the straightaway, and then he's going to make his move. They go down the back straightaway at over 155 miles an hour. There goes Polen. He's right on the rear tire of the leader. Is he going to make his move? Not yet. That's right. He's got 5 more laps to do it. He doesn't have to do it now, but there he goes. He's going to make the move. He got him on the inside, and as they come out of turn number 1, looks like turn number 9, it's going to be Doug Polen out in front. 1 lap down, 5 laps to go. It's Polen. Okay, we've got Polen down in front. Richard Moore in second spot. In third spot, Ian Perot, the New Zealand rider, running there in third spot. In fourth spot, that's Mike Minig. In fifth spot, 140, that's going to be Chris Steward. In fifth spot, in sixth spot, Scott Cavness. And in I'm sorry, that's Cal Rayborn on the Yamaha running in sixth spot. In seventh spot, 316 Dave Gibbons. Your leader now is Polen, but believe me, Moore hanging tough this time. Moore is not going to try and let Polen get away from him as they go down the hill the other time. And in the meantime, Moore stretching it out over the rest of the pack as 3 riders struggle for third spot. That's Perot, Minig, and Stewart having their own little scrap for third, fourth, and fifth. Boy, Moore lost a lot of time up on top of the hill there by getting awfully slippery as they go down that back straightaway, heading into the turns. These bikes getting very, very slippery. Now the wind and the dust, of course the dust gets out on the track too and makes things a lot more slipperier. So you're right, no track records being broken today. Okay, remember, Polen was turning about a 130.7 on a 750 bike. Let's see what he can turn in on this box stocker open bike. Let's see if he can break the 130 mark. Here they come out of turn number 9, and down the front straightaway, it's Polen. Then comes Moore. Then comes Minig in third now. Then comes Perot, Stewart. Then comes Rayborn. So Rayborn's moved up a little bit. He's now up into 6th position. Dave Gibbons now running in 7th spot, but let's face it, Rayborn giving it all he can here, trying to get Yamaha in and get some of that Yamaha money. Yamaha will pay more than Suzuki if he can pull off a win here. They'll pay twice as much. Polen now off to an easy runaway, look like right now, as his bike seems to stick a little bit on the turns. Moore struggling a little bit in second, but boy, he's fighting for all he's worth on that Vance and Hines Suzuki. Then in third spot, I'm not quite sure who that is, but it looks like our U.S. National Endurance Racing Champion, Pete Carroll, now has pulled it into the pit. Evidently, Pete Carroll's pulled it into the pits out of the race. Once again, the top 3 down here for the winner's circle. Right afterwards, and it looks like Polen off to another one. Moore should be in there as well. He's running in a fine second place. And in third spot, that could be Stewart or Perot. Running in third. No, that's Minig running in third spot. Minig doing quite well in the open class. Remember, the top 3 now. The top 3 in this class at the end of the year in each of the regions across the United States will be there for the finale. Here comes Polen. A 130.6. 130.6, a 99.2 miles an hour for your leader. 99.28 miles an hour for the leader. Just barely under 100 mile an hour mark. And that's incredible considering the wind conditions and the track surface. Richard Morse running in second. Mike Minning holding down a very credible third position. Ian Perot, the New Zealand rider, in fourth. Then comes Rayborn now on that Yamaha in fifth. Chris Steward running in sixth position. In seventh position, 197. That's Jeff Hagan, our birthday boy, running there in seventh place. James Dome running in eighth spot. Dave Gibbons running in ninth position, and running in 10th is bike number 8. Steve Cordillo running out the top 10. But looks like deja vu for Doug Polen. He's going to walk away with this one again if he can hold that motor together. We're coming down to get the halfway flag from our starter John Raleigh. Richard Moore holding down a comfortable second, but not two, because Minnig looks like he's trying hard. Moore looks like he's satisfied with second place. I don't think he'll really give it up unless he has to. But it looks like Minnig is trying very hard out there in third place. Here they come down and complete another lap. A 130.7, a 99.1 for your leader that time, a 99.1 mile an hour average. Moore coming down in second. Minnig now in third. It's Perot, and look at this, Rayborn in fifth is going to try and bring that Yamaha up into fourth as he brakes hard on Perot and pulls up right behind him. That's the race on the track right now. Perot on the Suzuki, Cal Rayborn Jr. on the Yamaha running in fifth. If you can even get that Yamaha in the top 3, it would be great, because it'll pay him some money. Oh, but look at this now. Hagan is on the move and is right behind Rayborn, and he's trying to knock Rayborn back down to 6th spot as a great 3-rider duel starting to develop now back in 4th, 5th, and 6th. As your leaders, so top 3 pretty well set. But look at this, 4th, 5th, and 6th between Perot, Rayborn, and Hagan as it starts really to get close as they head up to the top of the hill. It's still Polen out there all by himself. One of the top 3 riders in the country right now, Doug Polen, out there leading, going into the horseshoe. I safely say that because he's in the top 3 in the AMA Superbike Championship. The only 2 riders better than him are factory-sponsored riders, Wayne Rainey and Kevin Schwantz. Out of turn number 9 they come. Here comes Polen. Moore's more or less locked up second. Minnig's locked up third, but boy, nobody is locked up 4th, 5th, or 6th. That is close. Polen dropping off a little bit at 131 that time. Moore coming by with a white flag. One more lap to go. Minnig in 3rd spot. It's Rayborn now in 4th. Rayborn on the Yamaha's got 4th place. If anything happens to Minnig, he should end up in the winner's circle. It'd be great if Rayborn could get that Yamaha up in there. But something's going to happen to your front runners, and it doesn't look like anything is. They're more or less settling down into positions right now. It's going to be Polen, Moore, and Minnig in the winner's circle. GP riders, come on, 250 GP riders, get up to the pre-grid, please. And right after the 250 GP race, we'll also have another rider interview or a winner's circle interview. Yeah, after all, we're giving a $1,000 purse, $450 for first place in that 250 GP race. And of course, that could help some of the riders and their expenses up there at Laguna. Coming down to get the checker flag, we're waiting for Polen. And he's really eased it off now. As you can tell, he's just more or less cruising. And he's going to take the easy win. Minnig's making a charge, a late charge at Moore, but Moore, I think, is pretty comfortable there in 2nd spot. Thinks he knows just how much he's got on Minnig, and that's the way the positions are going to be set. It's going to be Polen. He's got 2 down now and has picked up $2,300 so far as he crosses the line. Moore is going to get 2nd spot. Mike Minnig 3rd. And here's the battle for 4th. It's going to be close. Hagan's going to stay in 5th. Cal Rayborn gets that Yamaha and keeps it in 4th place. Good ride by Rayborn to get that Yamaha up into 4th.